And guys, guess what? Fraud is a daddy. Oh my word. Like, guys, earlier on in his diary session today, Fraud was actually asking Big Brother, about how far was. So Big Brother was like, if there is any good news, just take a chill pill and calm down. We go tell you first, brother. And guys, guess what? While they were busy acting on Ubunkemo, the drama, guys, and then the wife put to bed to a bouncing baby girl. Congratulations to Fraud and his wifey. Anyways, guys, now the parrot has finally spilled, okay? And there's a lot of gist in this particular video. Before we dissect everything that happens in Biggie's house, make sure you watch this video till the very end so you don't miss any gist at all. Meanwhile, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Sell With Me, just me where you get the gist as it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, there's no sleeping on the bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet subscribed to this channel? Are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So guys, I don't land though, because gist plenty. Meanwhile, Big Brother actually called Fraud after the Parrot finished spilling. Right now, Big Brother now called Fraud to the diary room. I think it's to just tell him about the good news of what's up. It's actually a good one and a sweet one at that. Today, this week, Fraud will be so happy, and I hope he does not go home today on Sunday. Sorry, I hope he does not appear on the bottom. Because if he appears in the bottom three, the jury might as well tell him to just go so that he would go and see the newborn baby girl. And I'm very sure Fraud is here to win this money. He doesn't want to go anywhere soon. You get a point. I know in his mind, that kind of thing, when it wants to happen, you'll be having that feeling that something is going on outside of the house. I did get this feeling. I think he was having that feeling. That was why he asked Big Brother in his diary session. Maybe the wife was going through labor and all of that. The labor pains and everything. And then Fraud was feeling it, and that was why he asked in the diary room. But then things was going on outside of the house. But right now, Fraud finally has a baby. Fraud is now a daddy. So guys, before we tend to talk about what the parrot spill and the gist that is going on in the house right now, the number one gist we don't need to miss is today's wager. I have told you guys something. There is something this housemate does, right? They would not be prepared in the house, but they tend to keep on disappointing people like me who think they would not win their wager every point in time. Yes, I would accept it that they actually lost their wager. Yes, they lost their wager, but the performance was lit. And the reason why this housemate lost their wager today, it is because they were not in unity. They were just scattered, and they did not finish shooting their film with Biggie's camera. So that is where they flopped up. But as for the scene where they acted this movie, guys, they actually outdid themselves. Like, the actors were just so lit. Now, I think even if do when you do not win something, but in your innermost mind, that you see this thing, I really, really did well. That is the way I think the housemates were feeling, because the actors were in character. I'm giving Big Brother actually give kudos, not just me, because everybody was seeing it. White Money, oh my word, he was the chief priest, and White Money acted this on a 100%, guys. His acting was top notch, and Biggie actually acknowledged him. He was the first person Biggie acknowledged. White Money doing the incantation, spoken words, everything was given. The delivery was it was on a 100%. That guy really outdid himself. Now, am I going to talk about the background song that White Money was still doing with Uriel? I was literally feeling goosebumps all over my body, guys. Like, I don't know if it was only me, but as I was going to the social space, I was still seeing people saying the same, that it is giving everything in between. Like, it was so cool. Like, the boys actually came up. They did not finish the drama. It was quite an interesting one. I was like, oh, Biggie, I want to see the end of this movie. It's just giving me epic, like where I'm watching African Magic epic. Like that is what it is giving. The traditional film in African magic epic, the normal, the king Igwe and the subordinate and the wifey, the unruly king and all of that. That is what the movie is giving. So I would say, in as much as the house Biggie has, given his own verdict that the housemates, failed this wager, I would say I am giving this housemate that they won the wager. At least those people who actually backslided, that thought that they were the king of the show, which are what's their name? Which before I even talk about the people that backslided, let's talk about people Big Brother gave acknowledgement. The second person Big Brother gave acknowledgement was Fraud, or more our latest daddy. Hey, Fraud was so in character. The man just too much. Like, guys, I'm like, wow, woo. Wow, woo, waiting there is soap, he actually outdid himself. Like, it is a kudo, like 100%. His reaction as a king, the face reaction, the way he was acting, the smirk on his face and everything, Fraud got that on a 1,000,000%. Like, he outdid himself, and Big Brother actually gave him his acknowledgement. Then the third person that was given acknowledgement was Baye. It is how Ile Baye is actually doing a lot these days, oh guys. Like, baby girl is selling her spot with full force, as in she was the priestess, the priestess who gave the king the power that he does not deserve, right, guys? White Money was the right chief priest, and Ile Baye was kind of not the real priestess. So that kind of priestess who doesn't care about what the outcome will be. So she acted it well, her charisma, everything, the way the priestess display, she'd actually did it on a 100%. So this is the first time that the housemates failed the wager, but I do not even feel like they failed the wager, because their practice, what they were doing on stage, was different from what I was seeing in their performance in the house. Like, people that even told them that the time they had to actually fuel up the filming, the shooting and everything of the movie, they actually use it to start, bickering, bantering of words and everything. So, and actually they know where their fault is coming from, because even those, I was telling you guys something about those that backslided, which is Venita, Adekunle, Sheyin, and Angel. They actually left the script like they were not doing anything, because they acted like without them nothing goes up. You understand? But last I can see they were so pleased. They were just giving accolade. I would have been happy if they had won this wager, so as those people would understand that without them the housemates go do all right. That is one thing I wanted to happen, but it didn't happen. But I know in their innermost mind they knew this housemate actually outdid themselves. And at least one thing I love Biggie that he did was that he pointed out, where the housemates actually went wrong, and it was not even about the play, not about the drama. Nah. It was about the filming, as they not complete the shooting of the film, and then that's it. And the way they were not in unity, people that they see all those things, okay. But for the drama, this housemates outdid themselves, okay. And I think the people Big Brother gave kudos to are the people that deserve kudos in this particular play. It is quite an interesting one, very interesting story actually, and I love it. So tell me what you think about this wager tax. Who was your best? Who did you enjoy mostly in the wager tax? Why we'll go in and discuss what the Parrot said today. Hey guys, while the housemate got into the house from the arena, guess what happened? Big Brother ninjas went to bring out all the hidden items from the housemates, all the hidden food. Big Brother brought them on top of the table. Everything was on the table. And housemates were like surprised. Oh, so Juice did this house. So Bread did this house. So this one did this house. I'm like, okay. And Adekunle actually discussed this with who earlier on this morning, that in their own season, the Ninja actually did the same thing. And guys, guess what? That was what Biggie did. Everything was outside. They get to see whether I don't even know different things. They saw it on that table. Like, they were so happy that, oh, so people have been holding all of this and we're going, one guy just they finish everybody here, So while they were in that argument, everybody's still talking about this and that, about the food they've seen on the table. Guys, guess what? The Parrot started. The Parrot started with the sound again, guys. The way these housemates are eager to listen to this Parrot whenever it makes that sound, that is the same way my ears is on the TV to listen to this Parrot. So the first thing the Parrot spilled was the conversation. Did you guys remember on Monday when Soma was having the panic attack, right? The PSTD. So when he was having that, do not forget that Pere went to lie to Angel and tell Angel that Soma was mentioning her name in the toilet, which was wrong, which was false, Then Venita actually, intruded and actually made Soma feel all right, and then was telling Soma to be very careful of Pere, that she does not trust Pere, that Pere might be the one that did something like that. I just told you guys then. I hope you remember. Okay, so the part when that thing happened, even when that thing happened, you know, I knew Pere was actually lying. But when I now confirmed it was when now what the Parrot actually spilled was where Ike and Sheyi was having a conversation, that Pere and this guy Kiddwaya are actually trying to, you know, remove the sheeps in the house. I also posted about that in my video. You know, so I know the waste time at all. So they were discussing about the sheeps in the house, that Kiddwaya and Pere plot is to remove all the sheep in the house, that they want to remove Soma and Angel and Dekule and Venita, you know, and then before they will start removing others one by one. So that was the first gist the Parrot spilled, you know. So, and it actually recorded Sheyi and Ike's conversation about that. Pere and Kiddwaya's face was giving another thing, and also the Parrot also said that and look at Pere is actually trying to remove sheep while he's trying to get himself into a ship with Alex, you know. Then the second one was where I think it was Sheyi was even talking about Angel, that Angel is a nice girl, Angel is a beautiful girl, but she has a bad attitude, she has a bad character, you know. So that was the two things the Parrot spilled. Though Venita was like, yes, I said it. So didn't I tell you the person who was doing this? I told you that person is not good. I told you I did this. I'm like, okay. And now in Adekule and Venita mind, they are feeling that they are being vindicated because Venita has been saying it, that Pere is not a good person. So right now spilling this, the Parrot saying this, that means the the narrative about Pere is right. Venita will say, oh, you see, I said it. This guy is actually an instigator, you know, all of that. I'm like, this Parrot is giving everything good, everything nice, everywhere stew. But right now, you know, even Adekule is saying in the kitchen that this Parrot not really even give the gist today, not even too hot. I'm like, okay. Oh really? So do you mean yesterday's own was, you know, sweeter? So some people are like, this Parrot should start mentioning names at least, so that it go this jig, it go they make sense. If this Parrot doesn't mention name, the housemates will not take it that serious. And some people are like, it will get to a point the housemate will not even be interested in the Parrot talking again. But guys, believe you me, there is no how this Parrot will be talking and the housemate will not be interested, because everybody want to know that what they are saying about them, and it will help them up their game. Now Soma and Angel would realize that, Angel will now know that Soma actually did not say that in the toilet, because even when Soma was telling her that it was not all about you, she might not really believe, because somebody has already said, she was saying, that girl Angel, I don't want her to spoil my game. You now see as Pere, they carry himself, they put in the middle. It now happens that it's today that Pere and Ike want to address the bully thinking. Now how would they have the mouth to talk about bullying when their matter don't actually come out in the open? So, you know, and now Sheyi will be like, what is really wrong? Biggie, is this my week? It's giving that Sheyi is going this Sunday, because Big Brother is just spilling out all his gist today. Waiting this up. Sheyi yesterday, Sheyi today. Who knows if there's gonna be another Sheyi tomorrow? Venita was like, oh no, all the gist, everything the Parrot has been spilling from the first one. This is the third time the Parrot is spilling out. My name has been there. You guys should well done, oh. You guys should well done, oh. Blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, auntie, just calm down. Because when one person go talk right now, you go begin they cry. They cry crocodile tears. Anyways, guys, this is the gist at hand right now. Let me be uploading it small for you guys as it hurts to get a point. If you have gotten to this section of this video, thank you so much for viewing. You know I love you, because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.